If you're looking to improve your aim, then make sure to check out Control Freak and use the code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off all the products. Link in the description below. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So we just got Arsenal Sandstorm added to Black Ops 4. It was supposed to come out yesterday, but they actually decided to hold it back because they said they needed to put some finishing touches onto the map. So if you're wondering, like me yesterday, where Arsenal Sandstorm was, well, it looks like they decided to kind of hold that back. But it is live here today, and not only that, but they actually gave us the full patch notes on what did change yesterday, including some weapon buffs as well, which I thought was interesting. So let's first of all, before we jump into all the changes that did come, they did actually add into custom games this map. So I kind of want to check it out with you guys, see just how heavy the storm is, and then from there we'll kind of talk about what the changes were that actually came yesterday, which I'm kind of excited to kind of go through with you guys. So let's jump into it. All right, so even right off the bat right here, it's so thick, dude. It's actually kind of hard to see. Looking around back here, this is actually really cool. I don't know why, but I'm getting like Infinite Warfare vibes right now. I don't know if any of you guys see that. Thought I heard some grass. Bro. That scared me. I thought there was something on the map. I'm the only one here. Okay, anyway, so pretty thick. It looks like it's going to be pretty hard to see anyone who is kind of coming in through that door. Let's see. We've got this area over here, per usual. This is actually a little bit thicker than I thought it was going to be, but it's really cool. They actually animated this very, very nicely, just like sand coming in from every direction. I really like this animation. So there goes that first bit here. I kind of want to run inside. I guess that's the next point of interest that I want to see. So clearly we have a ton of smoke out here, or I should say sand. But what about over here? So I don't even know what we're playing. What are we playing? We're playing Control. Looks like there's not really any in here. There's some out there. I wonder if any would come in if you do that. Got 12 seconds to capture something, I guess. I thought I put TDM, but it looks like none of the smoke comes through, or I should just say sand. I keep saying smoke, but it looks like none of that sand comes through with those broken windows. So I thought that'd be pretty cool if they did that, though. You know, it just like opens up and you're able to get a whole bunch of sand in here if you do that, but it looks like you can't do that. So there's that first bit there. I want to check out the back area, but I need to capture something or else this thing is not going to reset. So we'll move it a little bit. All right, so there's that first bit. Let's go ahead. Oh, wow. It is super, super covered right here. Holy crap. Look at that. That's actually kind of crazy. You can't see anything out that way. It's really, if I wanted to spot someone through here, I guess you could still kind of see them, but it's actually way harder. Damn. I actually kind of like this. So that's what's going on over here. I guess I never checked out this side either because I was so busy looking over there, but it's pretty thick over here. Let's see what it would look like if you were trying to spawn trap over here and you opened up that door. Oh, damn. Look at that. It's actually pretty thick now that I think about it. And look at this. This is insane. There's so much wind over here and sand just pouring in. It's actually kind of crazy. Let's see. Back here, it's also pretty thick. Go all the way to the back. See how that's like. Okay. It's pretty crazy, honestly. I mean, like, look at this. If they're trying to spawn trap you over here, it's going to be hard for them to find you. And I mean, you could probably see them a little better because there's not as much smoke hitting in, but this is actually just kind of crazy. But this is Arsenal Sandstorm. I can't wait to try this map out with like an actual game mode, but this is what this looks like. Let's go ahead now and talk about all the changes that we did get with yesterday's update. So let's do that now. All right, so we're going to be going through the full post that we got here from Treyarch that was posted 3 hours ago on the Black Ops 4 subreddit. Now, it says, free Arsenal Sandstorm map. As we put the finishing touches on 3 additional multiplayer maps launching with our next operation later this month for Black Ops Pass holders, we're excited to release our newest alternate weather map, free for all players, Arsenal Sandstorm. And as we just saw, it looks amazing. It actually looks very, very cool. Now, the thing about this is, if you read that first part, it talks about and even does in bold the 3 additional multiplayer maps. Now, we've gotten 2 multiplayer maps with Operation Absolute Zero. We got 2 with Operation Grand Heist, and it looks like they're bumping it up. We're getting 3 this time around for this next operation that should be coming in about 2 weeks. So it's really cool to hear that we're getting more content with this next drop. And if I were them, I'd do like 1 week they drop 1 map, next week they drop the other, and then the final one in that 3rd week. I think that even like when they did this delay for Arsenal Sandstorm, it was kind of nice to not have everything in 1 day. So it's kind of cool that they did have it the following day. As weird as it was, I kind of like that they spread it out, or I should say that it was spread out accidentally. So anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and continue on. Now it says, hot on the heels of Contraband Hurricane, Arsenal Sandstorm is our most intricate map makeover yet in Black Ops 4. Players will need to adapt their playstyle to waves of sand sweeping across the environment with limited visibility throughout the facility, encouraging shorter range engagement. We're excited to see how player strategies will evolve on Arsenal Sandstorm, now in the rotation on all platforms. Obviously, they did add Deathmatch Domination yesterday, but it says if you've ever wished your team could play the objective in Domination, even if they're just there for the streaks, we've got great news. Introducing Domination Deathmatch, or Deathmatch Domination on PS4, a first-of-its-kind mode for the Black Ops series. In this new take on Domination, teams can now have 2 ways to earn points towards the score limit, by capturing objectives and by earning kills throughout the match. No matter how you play, you'll be playing for the team. Get out there and let us know what you think in the comments section. Infected now live on all platforms. Infected is now live in multiplayer on all platforms. We've also made some improvements to gameplay and stability, including the addition of 10 seconds to the game clock instead of 30 when a survivor becomes infected, to help keep matches from running longer than intended. Check out the patch notes below for what's new, and if you're an infected newbie, be sure to get familiar with the present survivor classes so you're ready to hit the ground running for your life. We've also made additional updates across all modes since our last community update, including weapon tuning to the Rampart and KN57, an extension to the final collapse timing in Blackout Alcatraz map, and more. Read on for full list of what's new. So this is what's in summary. So this is just in general what happened with these updates, and then we'll talk about specific updates to weapons and specialists and stuff like that. But in summary, we've got the free Arsenal Sandstorm map that did come out today. It's been added to the rotation today on all platforms. We've got Deathmatch Domination, which was added yesterday as the featured playlist for multiplayer on PS4. We've got Infected added to featured playlist in multiplayer on Xbox One and PC. For Bare Bones, they added Mosh Pit, Stockpile, Mercenary, Deathmatch Mosh Pit on console, and Half Off Heist on Xbox One. So you're going to have a lot going on in multiplayer. Weapon tuning for the Rampart and KN57 in multiplayer, Blackout, and Zombies, and we'll talk about what those changes were. We got Alcatraz final collapse time increased from 60 seconds to 120 seconds. So essentially what they're doing now is going to make that final collapse a lot slower, so that way you're not just dying to the storm or trying to figure out where everyone else is, or maybe they're hiding. So I'm actually really excited for that. On PC, they curated the playlist update, including a new Lone Wolf playlist and gameplay and stability improvements added for Infected. Alright, so on all platforms, for multiplayer, we've got the Arsenal Sandstorm map, so it should be on Xbox and also on PS4 and PC. They added Infected. Let's talk about those weapon tunings. For the Rampart 17, they increased the ADS in speed. So it's now going to take a little bit longer to ADS. So essentially this is a nerf. So it looks like they're nerfing the Rampart a little bit. I don't think it's going to be some insane nerf. I think it's just like a really small one. So we'll definitely see about that. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Have you even noticed it? But it looks like the Rampart does have a little bit of an increased ADS in speed. As for the KN57, they slightly reduced the recoil. They increased the ADS in speed, and quick draw, they increased its ADS in speed as well. So this got a pretty stretched out nerf actually. So not only does it have reduced recoil, so now it's going to be a little bit more accurate. So it looks like you're trying to swap that out, make it a little bit more accurate, but the downside to that is going to be the ADS in speed increased, and then also with quick draw. So it looks like they're really trying to slow down the assault rifles. For World League Hub, they fixed a bug where the statistics would clear from the World League Hub stats if you tried to do a fresh start, but they changed up that guy. So there we go. For Blackout, for Alcatraz, like I mentioned, they made the final collapse 120 seconds as opposed to 60 seconds, which is pretty awesome. As for the weapon tuning for the Rampart and the KN57 in Blackout, they increased the ADS in speed for the Rampart 17, and for the KN57, they slightly reduced the recoil. So it looks like the KN57 got more of a buff than it did a nerf on Blackout. So I think that's pretty cool. But it looks like they are kind of going across there. And as for zombies, what they ended up doing with the Rampart and the KN, it says that for the Rampart 17, they increased the ADS in speed. So the same nerf they did for Blackout and also multiplayer. And then for the KN57, it looks like it's the exact same thing. Slight reduced recoil, ADS in speed, and then also increased ADS in speed. So it looks like it's the exact same changes that we had in multiplayer, minus the ADS in speed changes that we had in Blackout. So that's pretty interesting. As for every other change, it looks like a lot of the other stuff was small nuanced stuff that they did end up changing for Xbox and PC, specifically infected changes on Xbox One and PC. If you want to know what those changes are, I will link them in the description below, but I didn't want to go in depth on everything. Essentially what they're doing is they're trying to make it so the games go a little bit faster, but if you want to know what that's like, what those changes are specifically, check out the link in the description below. But overall, pretty happy with the changes that we got here today. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, drop a like on the video, guys. It's super appreciated and incredibly helpful. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm gonna have a lot more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 news, info, rumors, leaks, and more coming. So make sure you guys are subscribed and have notifications on so you don't miss a single upload here on the channel. If you guys want to support the channel directly, you guys can do so by checking out my channel memberships. You get access to early content, exclusive videos, special badges, and a whole bunch more. So go ahead and check that out only if you are willing and able to. And then last but not least, if you guys want to talk about anything, Twitter is the best place to do so. I am constantly talking over there, so go ahead, give me a follow at OGXRAYZ. I'll have a link down in the description below. You guys have an awesome day. Let me know what you guys think of Arsenal Sandstorm and the changes we did get yesterday. But I'll see you guys next time. Take care. I'm out. Peace.